Welcome back to another episode of Promancing the Stones, the series where I try to find my one true pro Go player soulmate. The pro who I want to emulate, the pro whose games match my personal style the most, and whose games I'd like to memorize. In Season 1, we chose 4 pro Go players to move on to Season 2. And tonight we're studying Park Junghwan. Now I did some research and found that Park Junghwan reached the highlight of his career possibly in 2018 and 2019. So tonight we have 3 games from Park Junghwan. This first game is between Park Junghwan as white and Shin Jinseo as black, and it was from February 10th of 2018. Now, I only briefly looked through these games, so I don't know exactly what happens. We're going to look at them and review them together. Alright, here we go. Shin Jinseo starts a 4-4. Oh, both players 4-4s. There's a 3-4 kind of orthodox, and... thank you. Yes, I even knew that. Sinjin-so. Thank you, Live Vincente, or Live Vincente. Okay, so it was mirror go for just a second. Shin Jinseo took a high one-space enclosure, and Park Junghwan took a large Kama. And we have, this is post-alpha go, so of course, we have a 3-4 stone right away. Okay. Or a 3-3 stone right away. 3-3 invasion. White takes Sente, and they both play Joseki here. A Joseki of sorts. Okay. Watch the knives. So black threatens to capture, threatens the snapback. White just takes the stone. And right. This seems all forced. Interesting. This is the moderately boring variation. Okay. What happens next? White approaches. Black tries to surround. White just lives. And Park tries to cut black apart. And then Tanuki, take the large part. Everything is settled from there, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, Perigreal says normally it ends in ko. I need to study up on these, for sure. White took a large part, black responds to the peep, finally. And now... Park is like, is this cripple gonna be alive? So this all plays out pretty natural, right? Let's see here. So I'm not really sure about the timing for when to Tanuki in these places. Like, I would really be tempted to run that stone out as white and fight my way through, but it's not big enough in this game, right? Yet. It's not big enough yet. And that's something I struggle with in my games, is figuring out when something is big and when to take advantage of it. Yes, I am using Sabaki, so that gives a random misplacement to the stones. Yep, that's what Sabaki does. Just out of the box. Displacement, correct, yeah. And they bump each other, which is very interesting. I find it quite neat. So white turned, and then black did this huge jump here. I guess threatening to cut white apart here. But won't white just extend up? No, white will connect. And give black the wall. That's very interesting. So black is building something really huge here. Are we gonna invade now? Invade from there. Okay. So black doesn't want to play here because then white takes this huge potential area that black was building, right? And black doesn't get enough compensation. So instead, black approaches from this side, keeping Park Junghwan contained. Puts pressure, tiger's mouth for eye shape, and a sente. Black draws back, and what do we do now? Do we jump? Maybe we peep first and connect? Just honey. Do the simple thing. Okay, so that was not sente? And now we're just wrecking this potential area, which is bigger than making a teeny tiny base down here. We can live over here. There's a lot of space up here, so yeah, that makes sense. Shinjinso attaches. Kwakchanwan Hanes. Only a few know the secrets of the pink room. Indeed. Indeed. So white still needs to live here, but it seems like by pushing, white builds something very large on the lower left side too. I would cut here. But we're coming back to live our group, right? That makes sense. Black attaches to ruin this large area. Timing is so difficult. So this is a point that both black and white want, but white is threatening to take a large area here. And white just needs to live, right? There we go. We're alive. Crosscut's very interesting. You guys chided me for the empty triangle, but look, a pro played it. Look what this pro did here. Sometimes it's the only answer, right? In my case, it was the wrong answer, but there we go. I don't feel so bad. If Park Junghwan can play an empty triangle, I can play an empty triangle too. Yes. So we attach to further reduce this and also create an eye here, potentially. We're not doing that. Are we looking at killing this whole group? I bet you we are. That threatens to kill these two stones. So the cut, connect, cut. Black get too greedy? Double Atari? Oh no, we can't. We only have one liberty. Oh. Alright. Black is like, I'm taking the big corner. White has a fair amount on the bottom side and a little bit on the left. And then black lost most of their potential in this right center area. White can force their way in through the top, but it seems like there's more Aji in here than that. Are they already playing endgame moves? Is this endgame already? Ooh. No. No, it's not. Okay. We're fighting still. Yep. Black has to play 002 now. Or something like that. What is happening here? We're cutting. Okay. Cutting and connecting, that makes sense. We made sure that these were dead. Black's attaching to make more territory. That poses a significant reduction to Black's center. This looks really scary for White. What you doing, Park Junghwan? What is happening here? Oh my goodness. Killing G12 is happening here, obviously. Yeah. Or connecting to the... Wow. Wow, 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 wow. When I play a game and my opponent does this kind of snaky thing, I'm like, oh, they're flailing. Ha 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 ha. Not the case when Park Junghwan plays it. Does this work? This can't possibly... Does this work? Wait a minute. How much exactly are we killing here? Right here. Are we killing everything? Oh, Park Junghwan. Hello, Reckless Fury. What on earth? This game. This game. Oh, result! Oh. The result is black plus resign. For some reason, I thought it was white plus resign. Oh. Park Junghwan lost. Right. Oops. So apparently I blundered the result here. When I was reading it, I thought Park Junghwan won this game when I selected this game. So why can't white play here? Is it a... Oh, I see. Well, did I ever pick a game? Wow, okay. My bad. I was certain I picked one where he won. Instead, Black plus resign. Okay. Interesting. Exciting game. Very, very exciting game. Shinjinso had a crazy, huge winning streak that only recently ended. Interesting. There are only 6 liberties for whites, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties for black. Yes. 7 for black. Yep. Amazing game. Amazing. Okay. So, still an inspiring, exciting game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is from December 12th, 2018, and it is Mi Yuting versus Park Junghwan. And it doesn't tell me what tournament this was for. So now you know the date. Okay, Mi Yuting takes a 4-4, both take a 4-4. It's all 4-4s. Yuting invades the 3-3, cause it's never too early. And the jump. Turn 1 approaches. And we get ahead. Respond. This is still Joseki. Another 3-3. Beautiful, wonderful. 10 out of 10. And the 3-space low pincer. Which makes sense. You don't want black to get a huge framework there. Attachment on the outside is not something I would consider, or is on my radar at all in this situation. So this is a double approach with low and high. And white, and a pincer stone over here. White attaches on the outside. And it might just be that I don't know the variation. Okay. Connect. And wow, take a really wide. But aren't we in danger in the upper left corner, though? We connect. Can't black kill? Oh no, because it's Sente for white to drop. Right. Yep. C19 is Sente. Yep. Took me a second. Gotcha. Nice. So now Park Jong-won goes on the attack against the 3 stones. That makes sense. This threatens to connect under. Or through, rather. Boop, boop, boop. Black takes timing to Hane. And separate white. So now it's gonna be a running battle for 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, potentially. Extend. No, connect under now. I'm having trouble seeing what all the players get. I think they're just wrecking each other's potential. Black's trying to save, or White's trying to save these 2 stones. That threatens the cut through, and it puts Black behind in the race. Black finally cuts, as he should. Oh, and that's that shape that we had in our airbag game. Yeah. Neat. And now we're connected out, but it looks like White's under a severe amount of pressure. Oh my gosh. But Black's group isn't particularly strong either. I kind of expect Park Junghwan to jump. Maybe F. No. No jump. Wait, what is... Why is this bigger? Black's group is also kind of eyeless, right? Is that why cutting here is so big? Making eye shape to save this group entirely. Oh. Wow, okay. So many things are happening here. We force Black to connect this way, creating Aji with the Atari here. We Hane. Why did Black defend this? Oh, because White could push their way out. Okay. We Hane to force the Atari. And now if Black connects, White can Atari here and take the 3 stones, and then kill the whole group. So Black has to connect here. Oh, wow. That's some foresight. That's amazing. And then we solve the problem with this White group. And we cut this apart and save our middle. Wow. Solved all the problems. That's a beautiful piece of work. So now we're just taking a huge old area over here. We have wall, we're gonna extend from it. Maybe later we'll put pressure on this. We still haven't done anything with this 1 stone though. Black agreed with me. Hey buddy, you haven't done anything with this 1 stone. Okay. He ignored the cap to come back and save the 2 stones. This puts more pressure on this group up here. So Black has to connect, and then we can play somewhere I didn't expect. Okay. Connect under on the 2nd line. Hello, Clacky! We played 2 games of airbagging tonight, and we lost both, but I held my own for pretty far into both games, so I'm pretty proud of how I did. I learned a lot. I have to practice more at slowing down and not losing patience. So I lost a little bit of patience and just played some moves, and that particularly affected the 2nd game. But all in all, pretty well. Now we're reviewing some pros. Okay, so White followed up the move that, or Black followed up the move that White ignored. White Hane's under. Atari's from the outside. Because this group is fine for now. Next. What does this do? Why did we give Miyu Ting a Panuki in what could have been our territory? And Sente. Huh. Interesting. So now we're just surrounding the middle, I guess. Black's taking tons of territory on the bottom now. Junghwan, what is going on, buddy? Man, I feel like black is getting lots of points. I mean, I guess white has a large right side and a fairly large top. But black has the entire left and black has the entire bottom. Bifukari, I'm reviewing pro games, so... Oh, from last week. You said the same thing last week, yeah. Okay. Still got you, though. Yeah, you did. Black just takes the F2 stone now? No. Tari's down first. What are we doing here? What are all these... Why Tanuki? Why did we do those things? I'll never understand pros. Not never. Just not today. Could be time Suji. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the time settings. But it could be, yeah. Are we killing the whole group? Black can just cut, right? Wrong. This ladder doesn't help. And ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. What on the green earth is happening in this game? Okay. Black cuts. White Atari is this way to connect his stones under, I guess. Black Atari's here. We don't connect. We connect this way to take liberties away from the group in its entirety, right? For the capturing race? Black connects. White needs to expand their liberties in the center group for the capturing race still. Turn cut here, right? Cut there? That works too. Ko? No ko. Only Sul. And do we push through here then? No, that doesn't work. What do we do? Do we start a ko of some kind? There we go. We start a ko. Nice ko threat. Take the ko back. Ko threat. Ignored. Cause now it's Mii between filling this and taking that. He takes that. We connect here. Wrong again, Daniel. Wrong again. We play over here, okay. That's cool. Drawback, okay. Now Black's alive with his... Oh, we can false this eye. But no, we can't. Because Black can connect. Isn't it me eye for one eye total? That's what I was thinking. But now we can false this eye over here. Why do we not do that? Mm-hmm. Puzzling. I see your experience with pro games is the same as my experience with pro games. Probably so. It's just because they're so at such a higher level. Oh, we can. Oh, is it another co? It is. That was our threat. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Such threat. These are quite exciting games. That not that is Sensei, yeah. Oh man, this lower left had so many threats in it. That's amazing. Wait. At this point, white plus resign. Park Junghwan wins! If you were going to improve one move in this game, what would it be? Bifu Curry. I don't know. I don't know. I so because I respect the pros so much, I can't be like, oh, they should have done this. But personally, I would have killed the dragon when I had the chance. I would have killed the stick when I had the chance. That's what I would have done. And I don't know if it'd be enough points though. That's the thing, because black had a huge bottom side and a left side, and so I didn't make a count to see if it was compensation. This game was really exciting though. I feel like Park Chan-won took a lot of chances and just kind of pulled it off with with several huge co's. Kind of amazing. Yeah, yeah. But I do feel like a lot of this particular game was kind of beyond my understanding, and because I trust their insight and their skill. Like if I don't understand a move, I assume my own ignorance, not that the pro made a blunder. Yeah. So there is that. Okay, we have one more game to look at. This game is from 2019 on February 18th, 2019. And it is between Juan as black and Yamayuta as white. And I picked this game because Yamayuta has a very Hante style, a very it's not as fighty, I suppose. It's more orthodox. And I wanted to see how Park Chan-won handled that. So let's dive in and see what happens this game. Okay, they start with 4-4s. This is incredible. And a 3-3. Okay. There we go. There's a 3-3. So far, this game feels really reasonable. And immediate invasion. Wonderful. The kick is the answer. Fascinating. White is attacking black pretty severely here. How's this work out for black? What's black gonna do now? Cut. He's gonna cut. And Tanuki. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Do you think the pros sometimes just Tanuki to flex? Like your move is meaningless? Sometimes that's how I feel it happens. What? We are just milking all the Aji out of those 3 stones, aren't we? Incredible. Okay. Black double approaches a 3-3. White attaches. Seems reasonable. And white's just alive now. So white can Tanuki. Black needed to connect their cutting stones. So black's kind of building something here. White got a little tiny bit here. And otherwise the game feels pretty even. Black's kind of building something large on this side though, right? Potentially? I do not like the kick. Black's building large everywhere. Yeah, that's how it feels. Here again, yeah. With the attach. Just extend. On a first push. Why the push? Why the second line move? So early. Cause of the Aji, bro! We ignored. Protected the cut. Because the cut's devastating after this clamp. Got it. White didn't follow up either, though. White's taking a large bottom side, potentially. I want to see what happens with N11. Me as well, me as well. So black comes back and fixes here after this extension. So white's threatening to build something huge on the bottom side. And then we turn. Ooh, so nice and fighty. Beautiful. So now white is isolated, surrounded by black stones. Except for these. They have a friend over there. Are we gonna live on the bottom? Certainly can. And we're just alive. Nice. But that was at a cost, right? Maybe not. Maybe it was. Oh, the back and forth. It's like this flow back and forth of we're going this way, now we're going this way. We're losing some of this, now we're gaining some of this. Really cool. Really, really cool. But black is just seems to be aggressively milking the Aji out of every position. Which is interesting to me. White can connect out now. Or connect through these stones now, right? Seems to. Oh, this is trouble for this group. Right? You wonder about the H5 Aji. Yeah, there's something in here too. But this group, oop, H5 right here. Right in this area. This group though, this group on the left. Oh, we're killing the corner now. In exchange for the left side. And Sente. To take more on the right. Protect. Love it. I love this game. Wow. I can just Hane. Why do it? Why do it if I can just Hane? No, never mind. Right. White can't connect out, so these stones are still in trouble. And we can cut if we want to. Yeah. Yep. I figured it out. And now, is this group? Nope, no danger there. This group feels alive to me. We are prepping a wall for this cut and fight, right? And this protects that. So now if we cut, it's the world's shortest ladder. We're still trying to threaten that group. We have to connect here, and white can connect out. Doesn't that kill the whole thing? No, because we're connected out this way. Oh. You guys. Pros are amazing. I get a little lost looking at their games, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. How often do you see a corner that started with a 3-3 get killed? Well, since I often play dual 3-3s as white, I've seen more than my share of corners that start with a 3-3 get killed. But it's rare. It is rare. For all the 3-3s I've played, only once in a while it happens. They don't get killed, they are traded off. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Okay, we're doing some endgame now. It's like the Easter Bunny, very tasty seasonal meal, right? So we're wrecking middle territory. Yeah, it's all endgame. So many endgame tiny captures, I know. This game is confusing to me. Okay, and at this point in the game, it's black plus resign. Can we get a score estimate? It says white plus 6. That doesn't look right. Ah! Maybe estimate. Try estimate. Ah, there we go. White plus 25. But this is black plus resign. Oh. No, these over here are dead. Black plus 0.5. Probably... No, those aren't dead. What is the robot missing? I'm not sure. But it does show black plus. Black wins by resign, but I'm not sure why. There must be something we're missing here. Is the right side alive? It looks alive. Yeah, it's alive. Maybe these stones in the middle can potentially die? I'm not entirely sure. Interesting. Okay. So, to summarize these games. So the first game, I thought I'd picked one where Park Junghwan won, but he did lose. But it was an exciting, tenacious fighting game against Shinjinsa. Pretty amazing. Very, very complicated. But then at one point, Park Junghwan kind of flailed and I was surprised. The second game, we seemed to try and build everywhere, and we used several high-stakes codes to win the game. And that was crazy exciting, crazy complicated. There were one or two spots where I just didn't understand what was happening, but this particular game, I felt a little lost for most of it. I even feel a little lost as to the results of the game. And yeah, that's a tough feeling. I love this game. Park Junghwan's amazing, the games are totally inspiring. And, I'm not sure I'm capable of studying his games right now. They're beyond me. They're a little bit beyond me. I mean, every pro game is gonna be beyond me at some level, but I felt more lost in these games than I have for some of the other pros. So yeah, that's a thing. That's an interesting thing. Something to consider. Love Park Junghwan. His games are totally inspiring. But I feel like I might be taking on more than I can chew by studying his games. Anyway, that was Promancing the Stones for tonight. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. And you can support this content in any way you feel is best. There's a Patreon, or you can follow me on Twitch and do a subscription there.